Some of the most terrifying moments ever recorded weren't captured in haunted houses or horror movies. They were caught by ordinary people in ordinary places where no one was expecting anything to happen. Security cameras, dash cams, baby monitors, and phones have recorded footage so disturbing that viewers still debate whether what they're seeing is real. Tonight, we're counting down some of the most frightening and unexplained footage ever caught on camera. Videos that continue to leave people with unanswered questions. Late one night, a security camera inside a quiet apartment complex recorded something deeply unsettling. The building was nearly empty, and the hallway appeared completely still. No movement, no sound, just a long corridor illuminated by flickering fluorescent lights. At around 2:13 a.m., one of the doors at the far end of the hallway slowly began to open. There was no one standing near it. The door moved inch by inch, as if someone invisible were pulling it open from the inside. After a few seconds, it stopped. Then, something darker than the surrounding shadows appeared briefly at the end of the hallway. It didn't walk. It didn't run, it simply appeared and then vanished. When the footage was reviewed later, no one could explain what triggered the door or what caused the shadow to appear. No residents were recorded entering or leaving the building at that time. A dashcam video uploaded anonymously shows a driver traveling alone on a remote rural road late at night. There were no streetlights, no houses, and no other cars in sight. The only illumination came from the vehicle's headlights cutting through the darkness. Suddenly, a human-shaped figure became visible, standing directly in the middle of the road. The driver slowed down, unsure of what they were seeing. The figure didn't move. It didn't react to the approaching vehicle. As the car came closer, the figure vanished completely, not stepping away, not running, simply gone. The driver stopped the car and got out to look around. There were no footprints, no signs of anyone nearby. The video ends shortly after, with the driver returning to the car in visible panic. One of the most disturbing clips comes from a baby monitor inside a family home. The parents had reviewed the footage after noticing their child waking up crying multiple times during the night. The video shows the baby sleeping peacefully when a dark shape appears near the edge of the crib. The shape moves slowly, lingering just long enough to be visible before fading into the darkness. No sounds were captured, and no one in the house reported hearing anything that night. When the parents checked the room, nothing appeared out of place. Doors were locked, windows were closed, yet the footage showed something entering the room, something no one could identify. Security footage from an office building shows an elevator repeatedly stopping on the same floor late at night. Each time the doors open, no one is there. After several stops, the doors open again, and a distorted figure appears briefly inside the elevator. The figure's movements are unnatural. Its limbs seem to bend in ways that don't make sense. As soon as the doors begin to close, the figure disappears. Maintenance crews later inspected the elevator and found no mechanical issues. No explanation was ever given. A homeowner noticed a strange figure happening in the backyard around 3 a.m. The camera activated multiple times, even though there were no animals or people visible. On one clip, a tall figure can be seen standing near the tree line. It doesn't move toward the house, it doesn't leave, it just stands there, watching. In the next clip, taken seconds later, the figure is gone. The homeowner later reported feeling watched for weeks afterward, despite no further footage being recorded. A high school security camera recorded footage during summer break when the building was completely empty. The hallway lights turned on automatically as something triggered the motion sensors. Lockers began to rattle one by one. Classroom doors opened and closed. At one point, a classroom chair slid across the floor on its own. When security reviewed the footage the next morning, no signs of forced entry were found.